YouTube family, what it do? You got the Cool Geeks here. I'm JoJo Blaze.
I'm Jay Brooks.
Right, Showtime.
And we are giving you our thoughts and our review on the Hulu original Prey movie from the Predator franchise.
Predator prequel,
man. A lot of people didn't know it was a prequel.
Predator prequel.
When this happened? 1719, I think, right? That's when it took place.
I don't know when this happened.
1719, Native Americans.
I think it was 1719. Yeah. I seen an interview with the director. He was like, he originally wanted, in his dream world, the trailer would have opened up them in 1719, people dying and stuff like that. No scenes with the Predator until like later, closer to the release, he was going to do that. But you can't do that in this kind of world. People got to see what they fighting.
Before I watched it, I honestly thought it was going to be like a prehistoric type
but he could have did it that way.
But he could have, but a lot of people wouldn't have seen it. A lot of people might not have given it a chance. It wouldn't have got as good. He ended up putting it in there because he didn't think people would want to see what it was about. Because I think that's kind of what happened with Prometheus and it being the prequel to Alien. Yeah. He said he learned from that.
Prometheus didn't do good.
Yeah, it didn't do too good because no one knew.
It was a good movie, though.
No one knew what it was. They didn't know it was a prequel to Alien.
Yeah.
Which is a cool mystique about it. I kind of like those.
I mean, it's a surprise.
That's for those movie buffs. You kind of like, you know what I'm saying? You're going to go check it out anyway, regardless of what people say. It's a cool little gem. But I get you. You got to make your money, man.
Yep.
I ain't mad at you.
So Prey. So what you think, Joe?
I thought it was cool. I like the girl. Like the brother.
She was cool.
It
was good. Hell yeah.
What I do like the most, though, I'll just go right to what I like the most. I do like how we got to see evolutions of prey and predators throughout the movie. I thought that was real cool.
Yeah.
To stand out, and I like how I like this version of the Predator. How it was a little confusing a little bit. Because he had like an invisible high-tech ship, but then he had like these old barb kind of weapons. I mean, the weapons still worked, but it seemed like his ship.
His little helmet was like a skull, but it really was like it wasn't as primitive as it looked. It was like
it was like there was like some strong.
He was trying to blend in with the times over there.
Yeah,
that's why.
But it was cool. You got to see it early him because his
they weren't gonna make him overpowered.
That good.
Yeah, they're not gonna make him overpowered.
Yeah. He was primitive in a way. Also, he was still high tech, but dope, primitive in a way.
He was whooping ass.
He was dope.
Whole movie.
Brother was dope. Like I said,
I do think
all of that.
The way that they dropped him off and stuff, because it seemed like this was his first hunt, really. They dropped him off, ship left, dropped him off Dolo by himself with limited weapons. I also I feel like they wanted him to be on somewhat of an even playing field. Yeah, I know the other ones, there's laser blasters and shit like that, but they have guns.
No, I didn't think he had laser blasts, but
this one, it was cool to kind of see him dumb it down a little bit, especially with they don't have that much technology and stuff. Because you can even tell, even when that one scene where old girl got caught in a bear trap and picked up the chain. He's like, wait, y'all got metal in here? What's going on? He looked confused. He looked like, this is not supposed to be here yet.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a nice touch.
Yeah.
So continue.
What I didn't like, there's not much I didn't like.
Yeah.
I think I enjoyed it.
Got nothing you ain't like? I'm not baiting. Nothing at all. I was sitting here trying to think why I didn't like it too. And maybe trying to grasp the threads. Because it's not a perfect movie. It's not a perfect movie. I'll tell you that right now. It's not getting a perfect score from me.
I like how the dog didn't die. That's always cool.
Yeah.
That was cool. I didn't even take that into account.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. I was like, no, they're going to do that?
I didn't even take that into account.
I'm glad that dog didn't die.
I like how the Indians fought. I like how they're brave in their ways.
They're badass, yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Brother was epic. Yeah, it wasn't really too much I didn't like. I like that. I like the evolution of the girl.
Nice, yeah. I agree with that.
Talk about what's your favorite scene. What's your favorite scene in there?
I know my favorite scene is one of them, maybe.
Well, the brother has to be hands down.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the brother was dead. If he ain't going visible, no way, shape, or form.
The brother went toe to toe.
That brother could have killed everybody in his village and that predator. That brother need to go to the Predator universe.
Oh yeah,
they should have recruited.
If his boys would have seen how he got done out there, this dude ain't got nothing. He ain't got no technology, no nothing. He doing you like this.
Yeah, that brother.
The brother was sliding through his legs.
Nah, he was special.
Take it off, bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh. Listen. On that note, I'll take it over. Listen.
Why you at school?
Oh yeah, you gotta go ahead. What's your personal? You gonna do that?
I give it a 9. I mean, I already know what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, where all the reviews saying that, I agree with them.
I respect it. I respect it.
Right.
I'm gonna take over on that. Listen, man. One thing about me, the Predator franchise, one of my favorites. One of my first introductories to Arnold Schwarzenegger himself.
Mm-hmm.
And I just like, that whole concept, that whole invisible, you're the prey, you can't see this much. Like, it was like that I could ever imagine before. So to see this one come this many years later and instantly in my eyes surpass all the predecessors, and I put it up there with that same one.
It was better than the first one?
No, they right there. They right there. Yeah, the first one's too goated. First one's too goated. It's Arnold. You can't beat that for me. So I'm gonna put the first one in. This one like right there for me.
That's fine.
I got you.
I love that the protagonist is a woman.
Yeah.
I love the setting. What you said, 1719?
1719.
I like that they got a chance to take it back to the jungle, take it back to more primitive hunter, prey, or kill or be killed. For sure. That Alien vs Predator stuff was getting too cheesy for me, man. So I mean, like you said, I did like all the iterations of like they were showing in the movie how any predator could also be prey instantly. What was it? The mouse, the snake to the predator instantly. We saw that.
Yep. The bear.
You got the bear.
Humans. Yeah.
To the predator. You know what I mean? So I thought that aspect of it was cool. What else? I love the fact, they were all playing off that predator prey aspect. They were all on that island and they didn't know the other person was on that island. Like the predator didn't know about the pilgrims and the Indians. Indians ain't know about the predator. None of them knew. They all were doing their own little investigation. I'm sure if you saw what happened from the pilgrim side, we'd have saw a whole different aspect. Who knows? But I like that aspect of it. Like you said, the brother was A1. I thought the brother was going to be a douchebag. I really did. I thought the brother was the one, the chosen one that everybody liked, but I didn't think he was really out there in the field like that. This motherfucker did work. He was, like you said, battered than the predator. So I'm cool with that. One of my favorite scenes, pretty much, the brother fighting the predator was got to be top notch. The girl doing it as well, that was cool. But I pretty much like anything with the girl pretty much showing, her courage or anything like that. I like the scene where she fell into the little pit with the little quicksand. She was doing that. That was cool. I didn't think she had that, and she was about to die. So I felt like I was about to suffocate in that joint. So that was a cool scene. Overall, a great movie. I couldn't find too much I didn't like about. The only part I didn't like was maybe that it dragged a little bit in the beginning. But I'm one for story, so I like to see the story build anyway. But it dragged a little bit in the beginning.
Yeah.
But I mean, at that point, you really kind of just splitting hair. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wait for it to get into action. It wasn't a long movie at all. My score, I would say, I damn near wanted to say 10, but you gotta leave room for improvement. You gotta leave room for the sequel. It's hard not to give it a 9. I'm trying not to give it a 9. I want to do 8.5, but yeah, maybe a 9 might be it. It might be. I can't. They had fights in there. The fight with the bear. She was up there with the lion.
Clean.
Yeah, it was a lot. They did their thing in this movie. They did this thing. So you know what? If it's gonna rival the Arnold one, yeah, I gotta go with a 9. Yeah, for sure. I feel confident in that.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. So I liked it a lot. I love the Predator movies. Like you said, it was a nice change of pace. The whole setting and everything. It was a little slow in the beginning. I was getting a tiny bit bored, but then it picked up. One of my favorite parts is when the Predator was fighting that bear.
Oh, yeah.
That was dope.
Yeah, they was at it.
I think at one point, didn't he just cock back and just punch the bear in the face or something? Damn. They lifted the whole bear up, too.
And it was cool seeing that all happen while he was invisible and stuff like that.
But
you could still make it all up.
Trickling down.
Yeah, that was dope.
He's invisible? Oh, man. That was dope. That was one of my favorite scenes.
Yeah.
I love the brother. He was badass. I honestly, I love how badass she was, the girl.
She was badass through and through,
Yeah,
man.
and I love the fact. I'm gonna try to keep this quick, but I love the fact that the whole kind of moral of the story, in my eyes, is like, don't underestimate somebody. You don't think so? The Predator never thought she was a threat throughout the entire thing. He had his chances to kill her.
For sure.
He didn't do
I
anything.
she is a woman.
For sure.
Well, like when he was doing that scanning thing, he saw all the weapons in everyone's hands all the time, and he was like, "Oh, they're a threat. Got to kill them." I don't know if he ever actually saw a weapon in her hand.
Go ahead.
Right?
I will say something I didn't like. But
I don't know, but I love the fact that the whole movie he never thought she was a threat, and then she came out, whooped his ass.
Yeah.
And that was dope.
I'll say that that's a new theme in the Predator. I never heard that in none of the other Predator movies where they're not going after a non-threat.
What if no one tried to attack the Predator? They didn't have weapons or anything. Would you still kill him?
By the default of that rule,
Would he be cool?
He was fighting with
He's
their
like,
fists,
"Hey,
like he
guys."
did the bear. The bear had
Yeah,
no
but I mean,
weapons.
like
And the
if no
Predator
one tried to attack him, they were just cool with him being there. Would he still be hostile? I don't know. Like, it doesn't seem like he would be.
I don't know how much that rule came into play because when they were tied to the tree, right?
We need to know more.
Well, they were tied to the tree. Then they said something about not being a threat at that moment, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
They said something like
he walked right by them.
Something like that, yeah.
The brother was there too.
Yeah.
Honestly, the brother
he walked by them. I thought they got free before he got there.
He walked right by. He jumped over him actually.
Yeah.
He saw everything, scanned everything.
So then, by that definition, if you just standing there and not doing nothing, you're not gonna get killed.
Just chilling. I don't know.
And what happened to the dude on the ground when he was invisible and he thought he was dead and he stepped on him? He didn't shoot at him or nothing like that, and then he killed him.
You're right. Yeah. He did kill that guy. He was just chilling there. He was hiding.
So I don't get that's one part I ain't like about that movie. I don't think that part.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't think that part out.
Well, he was already fighting him.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he was just finishing the job.
He was finishing the job.
How did he get? Nah.
That was the dude who shot at him, and he threw the thing across. Remember the guy who was far? He shot at him, and he threw the little boomerang, cut off his leg.
Yeah.
And then he crawled back to camp, and then he saw him again, just finished him.
That was the guy that had the girl help him with his leg,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
He definitely attacked.
I was gonna say, okay, yeah. Before he got in that.
He just finished him.
He's probably just finishing him off.
But okay, so what happened with?
They definitely was in the fight though.
So, but the whole thing of her even introducing I wasn't a threat. He was chasing her through the whole thing. She got caught in the bear trap, and then he just stopped. Why he didn't just kill her right there?
It could have been that she was a female too.
Well, no. They weren't fighting. She ran that whole time.
But he was chasing her.
Yeah. Well,
he was chasing both. At first, he wanted to do. He definitely
killed her.
He killed the dude. He kept chasing her, and then once she got clipped, he was like,
"Yeah." He was like,
"Why?" And we already got in a fight before. I'm still gonna kill you.
She
never directly fought him.
Yeah,
she never took a shot.
She never did anything.
She was in the fight.
She never did anything to him.
All right, so what about him wrapped up against a tree? That neither?
She wasn't in the fight either.
Yeah.
She's never really in a fight.
It's too murky, bro. It's too murky.
Yeah,
that rule's kind of trash.
We're confused
That
about
rule's kind of trash. Yeah, that rule's kind of trash to me.
But honestly, I mean, I know how badass the brother was, but if the Predator went in there not underestimate anyone, he probably would have took all of them out. He might have killed all of them.
I don't know. Not the brother. I don't know about the brother.
Maybe, but
I mean, he did get the brother,
like
but
he still underestimated them in general on a whole. He didn't think they'd be able to do that to him.
Probably not. Yeah, you're right.
Stuff. He definitely would have killed her ass if he didn't underestimate her in the beginning. She would have been dead.
I think she's the only one he underestimated. I don't think he underestimated.
Yeah, that's what I got. Yeah, that's what
I just coming in there as an alien, as a predator. I feel like you automatically think you're superior, and
not at all. I think he's adjusting, just like with the snake.
I thought
he didn't know the snake.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's always testing the waters against everybody.
Yeah,
and just like with the girl, he was testing waters against her. Once he realized she was a threat, it was just too late because she didn't actually kill him with her stuff or her bare hands.
I just think
she had to use his weapons to kill him. So it's not like she really did it.
I just think a little bit though, naturally as the predator, he thinks he's superior to everybody.
Yeah, he was at least scared.
Yeah, he probably thinks that he's.
Well, is there a race? That's what they're.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean,
Well,
naturally,
no. I don't think the Predators even think they're superior to everybody because they lose and they know they lose.
They
Yeah,
do.
but
and they blow themselves up.
they're hunters too. I mean, like they gotta.
Yeah, they're predators.
They're the ones playing the game. No one else is playing the game yet. Until they don't know they.
But they know they lose. But I
get what you say. I get what you say. I get what you say.
Yeah.
I get what both of y'all.
I don't think he just dropped down and cocky.
He don't. Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think so either.
Of course not. He's got a. He did a bunch of surveillance.
But I think he adjusted to whatever he's fighting.
Yeah.
Like with the bear.
Yeah, of course, I see
Bear was powerful. I think he started adjusting to that fight.
Of course. Yeah.
And started taking up. Just like with the brother.
That bear should have cleaned his clock.
But there's a couple things, just like the snake. The snake got at him first, right? Made blood and everything. He cut the snake up. Yeah. They're all coming at him first, and he's adjusting to it. Just like with the Indians,
the bear ain't coming in first.
Like when the Indians was fighting him, the couple of dudes, they was getting hits on him.
That bear ain't coming in first. He just came back to bear. He just standing
but when the bear hit him,
we don't know though because I do believe when the bear and the dog went running in one direction and the way they both come running back, I feel like the predator did something to them or they did something. To them. They ran into him.
Maybe.
They were running back for a reason.
They
was all in that moment. They all three was running back.
Could have been
from the predator. In my eyes,
could have been. Yeah.
I thought the dog just juked him and ran back. But all right, what do you give it?
My score, all right, man. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm not the greedy guys. I'm gonna give it a 9.
That's straight. I like that.
9s across the board.
Cool Geeks 9.
Hell yeah.
On
Predator
the
is good.
6
highly
upside
recommended.
Down. It's a 9 now.
Highly recommended. If you haven't seen it, watch it.
Highly, man. It's a good movie, man. Good watch.
Definitely.
Yeah, make sure y'all go check that out. It's a Hulu original. Hulu. Hulami. I'll at us, man. Let us know what you guys think, man. Was it a better prequel than Prometheus? You know what I'm saying? Would y'all rather see? I heard
hell yeah.
They were asking the director where can they go with it? Is this a one-off? Where he's like, I like stories that are one-offs, and but he does like that. He can take this Predator and put them in different time periods. So. Who knows? You might get Predator all over the place. You never know. In Egyptian times, all that. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
Predator in the Hood.
Nice.
Predator. Well, they did that. Predator 2. He was in the hood. He was in the hood.
I mean the hood.
How does this one fall in line with the other ones, in your opinion?
I mean,
yeah. Let us know where this one ranked, man, in the comments. Let us know what y'all thought about this one. What y'all think about the Predator himself? Did y'all like his ideology? Did y'all think he was a good Predator? You know what I'm saying? Compared to the other ones, I definitely did.
When you think about his threat, non-threat type of philosophy,
all of that. Was the main character about it? Was the brother about it? Let us know what y'all think in the comments, man. Or y'all could also go and DM us on our Cool Geeks Instagram page.
Cool Geeks.
Y'all can do that. We got that started now. See all the behind the scenes footage, everything.
Cool_Geeks.
I think it's Cool_Geeks, man. Yeah, make sure y'all go ahead and follow on that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, y'all got anything else?
That's it.
Shout out to Maddie too, cool on the ones and twos.
Mm-hmm.
Happy to have my cool geek brother back, man, doing this pray joint. You feel me? Till next time, man. We're the Cool Geeks,
guys. I'm JoJo Blaze.
I'm Jay Brooks.
And I'm Rod Showtime.
Have a good night.
Doses.